Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anybody, guys and girls. My name is Cricket. I am having a look at a very awesome piece of equipment that I have purchased over the past couple of days. It is an Xbox HDMI adapter for an original Xbox, an Xbox Crystal, an Xbox Black. The company is this one here. It is the Kaico, and it's a single piece of equipment. It is a adapter or an adapter directly from the back of the Xbox to an HDMI output, female-based output, and it states here that it's fully compatible with all regions. Now, we'll go into that in a bit, but it doesn't require an external power. It literally just connects into the back. At the moment, you can see that my system is actually in PAL mode, and the reason for that is actually going to be quite explanatory in a second. So I'm just going to reboot my Xbox Crystal. I don't know how well that is coming across on the screen, but this is a very blurry screen. The image has blurring all around it. There's bleeding here, there's lots of bleeding, there's lots of fuzz around the outside of this. Okay, it's not good, and I've plugged in the XBMC adapter, the HDMI adapter, sorry, not XBMC, the Xbox HDMI adapter, and when I go into the settings for, so the menu on the left, it's blurry, again, I've got bleed. The high res settings enable 480p, 720p, even 1080i are all grayed out. So for all regions, yes, I am getting in a PAL configuration, I am getting display output through an HDMI lead to a television. However, I am not getting a high def experience. And okay, it's never going to be 4K. And it's never going to be 1080p, right? It's never going to happen. But it is supposed to be able to deal with a 1080i and 720p. So some of the games that can come out can run and can look pretty crisp. So let's have a quick look at a game at the moment. So this is X-Men. Now, the reason I showed that it was in PAL configuration, I'll go into that in a moment. But when I put this in, I was trying ever so to try and figure out how do I get the games, how do I get the whole thing to run up to these higher definition. Now, I mean, I'm looking at my camera. My camera's actually showing that actually quite well. But on my screen, from my eyes, it is kind of blurry. There's a bit of bleed around it. I'm gonna skip this. The eye there, yeah, it's all right. It's a bit blurry, right? Blurry. Let's just get to the, that's definitely blurry. Let's get through. All right, so that's running in a 4:3. It says new game, load game, danger room, and those are coming through okay on the camera. The camera seems to be actually fixing that, but they are blurry as fuck. Where it says not signed in down there, that's blurry. The select the A button, blurry as. All right. Blurry, 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 blah, 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 blah. Sound like Adam Sandler's Dracula. Blah, 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 blah. I have to reboot the actual box here. This will never change, by the way. when I actually get this into high def. This screen will never change because this is the loading BIOS screen. So this is what you get before the drivers actually kick in. Now, what I've had to do is inside, I've had to go off and download an application. Yeah, so this is the FTP. This is the file explorer that's sitting on this box. Again, blurry. I've gone down and I've pulled down this system here. It's called Enigma. You can see that, Enigma. And I'm going to load this. And I'm going to modify my EEPROM from from PAL to NTSC. Right, and I'm going to do a reboot. So a couple of flicks here. But instantaneously, my menu looks amazing. My information down here is crisp as fuck. My file manager is much more claret and visible. If I go into the system settings, you'll see that those options are now available and I can turn them on or off. My aspect ratios are all looking good. And if I load in X-Men, so I had to do a little bit of research. Even the background image here actually is a lot more clear, right? Ignore the time up here. Fuck that shit off. I gotta fix it. But let's load up X-Men now. Right, so all the wording right there, I can read that. Loading, there's no bleeding around the edges. Bear in mind though, this screen is a 4K screen and the image that's being projected to it from the Xbox itself is only a 720p, right? So a 720 progressive. That is now in full 16:9, so it's filling up the whole screen. Not signed in is crisp. The A down there is crisp. It's not a little blurry green blob anymore. I can actually see the A. All the menu options are crisp. Apocalypse there looks the fucking tits. Right? I'll let the game demo kick in. We'll see what's going to happen. Oh, looks like Magneto's about to kick the shit out of people. That's a bit Darth Vader-y there. Oh, we got Sabretooth, Mystique, Magneto dropping bullets. Bop, 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 bop. And they're going to try and rescue Apocalypse, it looks like. I'm going to say, I've never actually sat down and played this game. I've had it for fucking years, but I've never actually sat down and played it because on my Crystal it always froze up and kind of crashed. But on my Black it was actually all right. So I will try this on the Black at some point. I'll plug it in and see what's going on. But I mean, look at that! It does look amazing. It looks amazing. And yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna turn that off and go back to the menu. So, like I say, the bit that needed the interaction was Enigma. So my Xbox, because I am in the UK, was configured as a PAL Xbox, right? Now that I've set the EEPROM over to NTSC, sorry, not NTFS, NTFS is from work. Yeah, I get the options. Oh my God, it looks great. Anyway, I'm done. Sorry, I still again talk too much because it's something that I'm nerding over. When I get nerdy over something and I'm passionate about it, I yag. I talk really, really fast because, you know. Right, have a great day, everybody.